No, you're good. Alright. As a baseball coach, I have seen many positive changes in children due to being involved in a sport. I have personally seen what sports can do for children and what can happen when a child has nothing to do outside of school. While growing up in upstate New York, there was not much to do, and there was only one park to play any team sport. It was not a well-known park, and most couldn't afford to play sports. I was always getting into some sort of trouble. I was always bored, and I tended to get into things I should not have been involved in. That is until I found sports. My focus was how to become the best baseball player I could be. My coach was teaching me a lot about baseball and how to become successful in the sport. Little did I know he was also teaching me much more than baseball. He taught me how to be an adult and deal with my problems head on and work hard for what I wanted. I learned how to handle pressure, how to make the right choices, and where to get to where I was trying to go. Children with more opportunities to play any sport are less likely to get in trouble and learn about life. As an adult, I feel it necessary for our communities to add more opportunities for children to get into sports. Sports can be used to teach children about life and how to become a productive person in life. Once I learned of the park where I could play sports, I immediately joined a baseball league. My dad was able to take me to the park for practices and games. Most kids in my area weren't so lucky. Most kids' parents did not have the means for their children to play sports, and most ended up doing the same thing I was doing. Once I joined, my coach asked me why I had never played before, and I told him the reasons. He worked his tail off to make sure that all kids had a chance to play. He would pick them up and take them home. He would always have extra equipment for the kids that didn't have what it took to play the sport. When he did this, many kids joined and the crime in my area decreased. This is a problem in many small towns and also in large cities where families live in poverty. I think that if communities would step up and make sports more accessible, there would be a major change in them. If they would apply some money to build facilities and make it cheap for kids to play, more kids would be into sports and off the streets. As stated by Stosser, at-risk urban teenagers are just as likely to become involved in criminal activities as they are to graduate from high school. She goes on to say that sports are fun and engaging for students and provide access to recreation facilities well into the evening, which proved significantly decreased crime rates. Along with just keeping children out of trouble, sports can teach them many lifelong lessons. Walker specifically states, playing youth sports is more about winning and losing. Athletes that participate in sports can learn several life lessons that can be used on a regular basis. Teamwork, resilience, courage, and hard work are some of the few things a child can learn from playing any sport. No matter what you do, once you grow up, you will always need to know about all of them. If you cannot work as a team in the workforce, then the group you are working with will fail. You will fail on a daily basis, but you always have to get up and keep on trying. Without being able to get up and keep trying, you will never be successful. Without courage and hard work, it'll be hard for you to finish anything that you start. These are just basic things every adult learns, whether you learn them while playing youth sports or later on in life. I hope that after hearing what I have had to say, more people start to think and help out and finding a way to get kids into some extracurricular activities such as sports. In the long run, more kids in sports will help the community see a rise in more productive adults and less children getting into trouble. Sports, like I have stated before, is a great way for kids to learn a lot about life and keep them busy and out of trouble. Thank you. Show you.